Hey there, I have the iSpring Reverse Osmosis water filtration system here, and I'm gonna just change my filters because it's long overdue. Okay, before we begin, I wanted to test this water with the TDS meter so you could actually see kind of what we're working with here. So this water is coming in at a 29, you can see that. Now I also, just for context, I wanted to show you the levels in my tap water. So we're gonna clear this out. And you can see just how crazy, look at it's turning red. That's how horrible my tap water is. 396. So I know that this is working. Now I keep my filtration system in this little old Rubbermaid bucket just in case I don't screw things back on correctly and there's a leak. I just want to prevent anything from spilling. I've actually never had a huge problem with that before, but it's good just as a precautionary measure. So the first thing you're gonna do is turn off your water supply. I'm just gonna shut the whole faucet off, and I'm gonna shut off this little lever that goes to my water supply to here. You're also going to turn the knob off on the top of your tank as well. This is the tool that this system came with. Don't get rid of this. This is extremely handy when you are changing this out. So the first one I'm going to change is the sediment filter, and this is what it looks like when you get it. And that is this purple one here. Okay, I have this one loosened up, and I'm gonna just show you what this filter looks like. This is very gross and needed to be cleaned a long time ago because this is the new one. So you can see how badly that was needed. Just for good measure, I'm going to wash this out. All right, we are going to put this new filter in, new sediment filter. And I don't think there's a difference between the sides. So sometimes it's helpful to really look at it before you change it to make sure you're not putting it in upside down. We're gonna very carefully thread this back on, just like this, and tighten it with this wrench. This tool is like critical to your success. Now we're gonna take the second one off, get that loosened up. Ah! See, that's why you need a bucket. Pay attention to the direction of this filter. So we have the white part on the top. That is going to mean this is going to be our top. And this is the carbon filter. We're gonna very carefully place this new carbon filter in with the white little rubber thing on the top, facing up. This is the one I had trouble lining up last time, so I'm gonna be really careful about how I put this back on. There, that actually wasn't too bad. And we're just gonna tighten it. Cool. And we'll do our last one. There we go. This is the CTO carbon filter, and this is what the old one looks like next to our new one. So this is long overdue. Okay, I'm just gonna line this up and make sure this is on nice and tightly. We're gonna tighten it with the wrench. There, that looks really good. The last filter that I'm gonna do today is the alkaline filter, which is this one up here. And these are a little bit different because you have to use the quick connect pieces. There are some included. So it is helpful to take a picture of what you have currently before you start taking things apart, just so you know how you had them put together before. So you start by removing the quick connect piece. We'll come closer here. It has a little clip that you take out. First, you remove that little clip, pop, just like that. And then this should just pop out. If you push this piece down and this goes up, this is why you need a bucket to do this job. It's no big deal though. And then on this side, you also have another little quick connect piece. So you take this little clip out, push it in, and release it. Ready? Got it. So we got that one removed. Just toss that in the sink for now. So I'm gonna pop these in. We popped one in on this side and one in on this side. And then we're just gonna use the little blue clip here. We'll pop the tubing in and then lock it. Okay, that side looks good. Then we're gonna clip it in just like this. We'll grab our blue tube here, push it into this quick connect piece. You can hear it go in, and then pull this little lip out and then add your clip. So it just goes. That looks awesome. So now I want to check for leaks. And so I am going to just turn on the water. It's filling up, you can see. We're gonna turn on the tank. I have the tank turned on, the water turned back on, and so far everything is filling up and I don't see any leaks anywhere. So that means all of our threading worked and turned out great. Okay, I have my water faucet off. I have my tank on, the water is on, the tank is now filling. And what you're gonna do now is let these filters run through a couple of cycles of filling and emptying, just to flush out any dust or debris or anything that may be on the filters. So that way you know your drinking water is nice and clean. You can see that was kind of a messy project for me, but to give you some context, this took maybe 15 minutes for me total, and it is a task that I do not enjoy. However, it is super simple. It's way easier than having a subscription every month, and it's so much more affordable in the long run.